This video is made possible by my patrons on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to Battlerite Sage. So yesterday we tried something on stream that was a lot of fun, a 1v1 tournament. The whole thing started off because on Monday I was talking on stream about how useful it is to 1v1 against champions you struggle with, and then we ended up just playing some winner stays on duels. But it's kind of hard to make sure that everyone has a go, so someone suggested that we do a low-key tournament next time. So that's what we did. And the footage you're watching right now is actually one of the games from the final. There were a few technical issues, but it was so much fun that I think I'm going to run another one in a month's time. It was kind of tough streaming, organising and playing in it, so next time I probably won't play so I can focus on streaming the whole thing. The only prize this time was a title on my Discord server, but I'll see if I can offer something better for next time. If nothing else, I think I can probably get a mount for the winner. Anyway, the reason I suggested playing 1v1s in the first place was to help people improve mechanically. I was actually watching a video from a professional Overwatch coach, and he was saying that one of the biggest barriers holding non-professional players back is their reluctance to go outside their comfort zone in terms of their practice and training regime. And having a training regime sounds stupid if you're just playing for fun. So if you are just playing for fun, just don't worry about it. But if you're one of those people who actually wants to climb, you've got to ask yourself, how much are you willing to work on that? So many of us will just spam league games or casual games thinking that it's going to improve us as players. And don't get me wrong, it's certainly part of your training. Solo queue teaches you to play around different kinds of players. Everyone has their own style, so learning to play around hyper-aggressive players and super passive players alike is a good thing to learn. But sooner or later, you're gonna hit a plateau. You'll hit a point where you stop climbing, and whether you realize it or not, you'll stop improving too. This is the point where you might start blaming external factors like ping, hitboxes, or teammates. And while these things may hold you back in individual games, in the grand scheme of things, everyone has to deal with that. Yet, some people get to Grand Champion season after season, while you're stuck in whatever rank you're stuck in. So instead of blaming external factors, try some self-improvement. And I know that sounds a little facetious, but honestly, it's the only thing you have absolute control over. So what does it mean to push yourself outside of your comfort zone? For 90% or probably more, our comfort zone is playing casual or league games, usually with the same handful of champions. Some people might suggest expanding your champion pool, and that can be useful if you have a particularly limited roster, but if you can already play a decent amount of champions, taking that attitude is just kicking the ball into the long grass. You're still not really improving as a player, you're just learning more champions. What you really need to do is try things that are uncomfortable to you. Let's say you're a Lucy player and Rygor is just the bane of your existence. A high-level Lucy player will tell you that it's a totally winnable matchup for Lucy, and it is. They'll tell you that you need to bait his parry by cancel casting fear or something similar. You can then prevent the riposte stun with your clarity potion, and then you can fear him away and reset the fight for yourself. Keep repeating that and you'll wear him down eventually. But in a real game, it's hectic. You make mistakes, maybe you don't cancel the fear in time and you end up running back to spawn even further from your teammates, and now there's no chance they can peel for you even if they wanted to. So instead of spamming games and just hoping your team can help you when the enemy has a Rygor, why not find a decent Rygor player and ask to play some duels? In a controlled environment like a 1v1, you can fully focus on outplaying him. And believe me, if it's something you struggle with, you will lose over and over and you will feel bad about it. But in the process, you'll actually improve as a player. Slowly but surely, you'll begin to notice patterns in the way that Rygor is played. Even if you don't get to the point where you can just flat out win the duel, if you can even just stay alive for longer, that'll put you in a much better position if you ever come across a Rygor in league play. And actually, there's another important thing to note. You're not playing duels just to win. If you're trying to counterpick champions, you're not doing it right. If you win a duel by cheesing it, then you haven't learned anything. Anyone can win a duel against a champion that they counter. Ideally, if you want to get better, you want to play against champions who counter you. So play Alder into Croak, play Rook into Jamong, play literally anything into Pearl. Okay, maybe don't do that. But seriously, she's incredibly annoying to play against in 1v1, but you'll still learn a lot by doing it. The thing is, playing a duel draws attention to your shortcomings. It might not feel good at first to realize where your weaknesses are, but I guarantee you'll improve a lot faster by doing it. Hell, I was knocked out by the pearl you're watching right now, but I learned something in the process. I was playing Older against her, and Ivar from Game On was in the chat. He told me the win condition for Older was to just grab every single orb and try to bait her counters better. I took his advice, and I actually managed to take a round because of it. I still lost in the end, but it was a worthwhile experience. I know this video is a little less structured than what I would normally do, but I thought it was a topic worth talking about anyway. In Overwatch, players have a lot more options when it comes to practicing. They have deathmatch, duels, 3v3 elimination, and even a fully fleshed out custom mode that's pretty damn good for practicing. I even made a video a while back on a different channel about how to practice direct rockets with Pharah. I'll leave a card if you want to watch that and have a laugh at how slow I sounded. In Battlerite, we don't have as many options when it comes to practicing our skills, but I would say duels are way more useful in this game than they are in Overwatch. But if you guys know of any other ways of practicing your skills in Battlerite, let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to subscribe for more Battlerite guides, news, and discussion. If you'd like to help support the channel and get some unique rewards, then head over to patreon.com/battleritesage. And don't forget to check out twitch.tv/battleritesage. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.